we need 4. Boy, man. Join the literature club. 1 by 1, girls' eyes lighten up. Sorry, I'm just trying to find everything that's new. We're still gonna be writing a poem. I'm interested to see what the poem shit looks like. I'll be on my way then. I head home alone because the whole way I'm wandering back and forth between the 3. Man, this isn't okay. You've unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yes. A dream. I was staying over at my friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was waiting and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was that there were nails sticking out the walls everywhere. There was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened on the TV. So the laughing was not part of the dream. It was a noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was and how they knew to tell a joke at that moment. It's just those 2 now. Can I skip this? Auto. Settings, I don't know, dude. I'm just gonna pick a bunch of fucking random words. I've gotten not into this anymore, dude. Hi again. Okay. Don't run away. Fucking face glitches. This is just weird. Anyway, I don't know. Perhaps you might have been just picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. So this is how she gives me the book. I don't really want to if I say anything, I guess. It's not it. Read it often. Pick up a book if you want me. Are you sure? Just felt like vice president and all. Okay. Bag and pulls out the book. Yep. So I picked your book. Thought you might enjoy. Discuss it if you wanted. Definitely read this. I take the book. She's happy. Ah, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. That only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. Under this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. I was just focused. Or if I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed it in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason, just curious. How come you have 2 copies of the same book? Ah, well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Ah, I see. Something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. Glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. Portrait of Markov. It's an ominous-looking eye symbol in the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people are trapped there and have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and asphyxiating them to... might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. It's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, but so that dark turn came from nowhere. You're not a fan of that sort of thing, Abyssle? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. So I got the Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just this kind of story. It's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people, and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Don't apologize. What the fuck was with that font? I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body, what? Just kind of forget to pay attention to other people. Wait, what the hell is that? Hang on a second. It doesn't even show it there. That's creepy. Alright. Saying something strange. Stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. Passionate about reading. Okay. It's literature club after all. What the fuck, dude? I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Let me just get the book, choose the book, and put it in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here then, right? I slip in the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. You sure? You seem a little bit apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. It can be a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just bathing in the feeling your body... What? You're really apologizing a lot. You really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, and hold my book more between the two. More between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead use my right hand to open, or hold the book open. I guess it makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Huh? To turn the page? Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second and glanced over Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Huh? No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way that she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you're talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. Didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Are you feeling alright? Huh? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... Am I breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up, practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Abyssle? Did something happen just now? Huh? I have no idea. Yuri's acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. He just does this sometimes. It's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Huh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and then slip it back into my bag. I don't like this. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair I shared mine with her first. Well, it's about what I expect from someone like you. It's a little blunt. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. I don't think that changed at all. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. Okay. Just trying to find stuff that's different. It's really metaphorical. Something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. Oh, wait, it always counts when I put in some effort. It's kind of like me, I suppose. You like this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that as a bad thing, though. Sometimes I get the impression she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. That's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Huh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time. So, we're glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get to my poem now. Or go get my poem now. Have to sound confident. This is a new one. Hole in the wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks in my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So what do you think? Free form? Monica's writing tip of the day. Fixate on a specific point. Just force yourself to get something done on paper and tidy it up later. Yep, okay. Dark puddle of ink. Move with the flow. And Yuri. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri's first covers her mouth, then ends up covering her whole face. He's gonna hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri, huh? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? It's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time. Really? Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly and looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along the words of the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits. Yep, okay. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, Abyssle. I feel like that's different. Okay. You, it's everyone. I'm more stressful than I anticipated. Mediocre writing abilities. paper. He's in frustration. Smiles sadly. What's with this language? You say something? Oh, it's nothing. Guess you could say it's fancy. Okay, they're gonna get into like that fight again. Yep, and then this happens. That's a little... Okay, and then she gets kicked out. Wait, that was different. Hang on a second. Look who's talking. You want to be edgy, bitch? Act as insecurities like that. Edgy? Oh, man. Sorry, my lifestyle's too much for someone like you of your mental age to comprehend. See? Saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know? Want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. Think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Well, be careful or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Abyssle hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns toward me. So she just noticed I was standing here. Abyssle, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. What the actual fuck, dude? I don't like... No, I don't want to... What? Hello? Hey, Abyssle, why don't we step outside for a little bit, okay? Yeah. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better to stay out of this. We'll be back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. Wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's walking back and forth on her desk, palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did. Abyssle, please don't hate me. Please? I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. I know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow, completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monika. You can go first, Monika. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the first one out, or last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. Kinda sounds like you don't want me around or something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Abyssle. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing you trouble. But I really... Okay. Spankies. Fucking... Alright, well, whatever. Fucking... I don't know. Fucking Destiny, Tragedy, Imagination, Email, Headphones, Clumsy, Unstable, Climax, Unacquitted, Existence, Disoriented, Heaven Sent, Ribbon, Happiness, Depression, Bubbles, Peaceful, Infinite, Fickle. What in the fucking hell is happening to this game? The day passes, time for the club meeting, yeah, apparently. Uh...